What's bracket?
This is the third time I do that clap. This is the third time I do this clap.
In one day.
In one day, dog.
Shit. I'm about to change this interview. Interview you.
Please do not be angry on this interview, dog. Please do not be angry. If you are that guy, don't do that.
Soft life. Let's go.
Yo, soft life. Do you know that was a big thing in SA?
Bro, I don't
soft
even
life
know
was
where it
a
came from. All of a sudden, there was soft life.
bro, soft life. And I was like, that seemed kind of wrong in a way.
What does it mean? Explain to me.
I don't know. I just see it. I think it's the good life. I think soft life is the good life. You know, having all that money and shit.
It sounds good on the lips. It's comfy on the lips.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
I feel you on that. But anyways, I always gotta introduce like a show. Like you know, everybody goes on stage and say, "Yo, my name is I'm here to perform," and then afterwards, no, bro. There's nobody that knows you. Not everybody knows you. There's 7 billion people in the world. Do you think everybody knows you?
I am the tiger. That's how we look at you on stage when you don't do it.
But yeah, man, it is your boy. Yo, the camera's that way, so I gotta bend. Nah, fuck it.
Shit.
I'm trapping it out. It is your boy, Paul John Satara. I always give out my government name.
That's how they find you. Don't worry.
Fact, but I don't like using my government, aka the Grand Shogun,
Aish.
aka the Pope,
Ivan.
aka Doro Mega. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about how I got that name.
Bet.
The Pope will make blue. Who gave you the Pope?
Yeah, man. Nah, that's a story for another time. But then I don't always introduce my guests. My guests must always introduce themselves. That's your name. Own it. Let's go.
Alright, yo, what's popping? Igama lami ngusithandile kubonga majola. But formerly known as Boulevard Stanza.
Let's go! Everybody, you do not understand what this is going to do to a culture.
Let's go.
It's going to destroy a culture. There's one person that's missing, but it's whatever. Hey, bro, yeah, shots for him. But this is we'll have conversation. Yeah, probably this we're gonna have conversation. But, yo, bro, how long have we known each other? How long? Let's start it there. Where did this start out?
Damn, bro. I've known you since you were like still a kid to me. Now you become like, oh shit, yeah. Hey, that's Pofu. First you were.
What's that supposed to be?
First you were that kid. Nah. Hey, everybody starts out as, you know, just as someone distant.
True.
At first. Yeah.
True.
And then as time goes by, then you become, oh shit, hey, that's
shit,
Pofu. You know,
I fuck with this nigga one time. Nah, bro.
I don't even remember his name.
I fucked with you heavy, dog. The entire energy, and you're like, no one actually understood you.
Oh,
that's why I fucked with you so much. It's because the mixed complex of like the complex of you is so like big. This nigga can switch up on you, but he will be right for it. No cap.
Yeah.
He will switch up on you, but he will be right for it. So I understood that as a whole entire thing, and it also made me to also realize that I must become closer to you. You know, like people don't understand that. Like people like you changed my whole entire perspective on life. Like my entire perspective on life. Shit. Especially by the conversations we have. Like if we had to have a whole entire podcast, just 2 men now, we'll destroy the world.
Bro,
we'll destroy the world.
I'm always impressed about the questions that you're asking me because they make me want to shit. Hey, let me brush up on mine.
Bro. Hey, but I just went back. I just go back and I take what you didn't say. If you say go back. Because if you know what's there, you'll always know what is to come.
Facts.
You know? You know, but let's jump onto other things, bro. Let's jump onto other things. I would like to go. I don't know you as the rapper Boulevard Stanza. Okay. I knew you as the crumper Boulevard Stanza. Let's take them through that journey of how me and you met from the jump. I met this dude. What was that studio?
The one in Randburg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember.
That studio was huge. Yo, that studio
Bro.
was. If we had that to ourselves, bro, we would have shaken ground.
No,
It's over.
It's not about the studio. It's about
I
the
fucked with
dances.
that. I fucked with that studio. No kids. I fucked with that studio.
It made you feel like.
Yeah, bro, it made me
I was
dog,
dancing.
yeah. Right there going hard, but there, I'm in it. I'm locked in, bro. Facility's perfect right there. Facility was really perfect right there. And when we kicked it off over there, it was like I remember this day I was playing music. I was playing Majestic Casual. And I don't remember what you said, and it made me so mad at you. It made me so mad at you. Like, yo, bro, you don't understand.
What did I say?
I don't remember, but I remember the feeling.
That you were playing music and I said something.
You said something
Sounds just
that
about
made me
right.
switch it off.
Yeah, sounds
You
right.
know that child when you tell them, hey, stop doing that. And he sucked the entire day. I was that guy. Yeah, bro. But then I learned from it. I learned that saying that I'm not used to being treated that way. Let me find out why I'm being treated that way.
Shit.
You know. So yeah, bro. We met through a crew. A very learning crew. I'm gonna tell you the impact that you left on me. I always say that in my top 5 dances that have changed my life, like the course. Yeah. Also that other dude is top 5. It's also both of y'all are top 5 in how I see your perspective about it, because I get the what do we call it? I get a different trip when I go on that stage. I get a different idea of saying that I could have a bad trip or I could have a good trip, but it's for me to take control of what I want. So you instilled that strength inside my dancing, that anything that happens on this dance floor, it stayed there. There was a time we competed at, what's that competition? We were wearing the green. You know
Global. That's the only competition I think of when I hear green.
Yeah.
That's the only time I ever wore green in my life.
Yeah. There was a point where like I was more mentally locked in with you. I was mentally locked in with you. Like when we said that, yo, we doing this. Time we just came back from winning 2nd place. We just came back. So we running on steam. Niggas know what worlds feel like. Niggas knew what worlds felt like. So we knew when we come back here, I mean, I'm not saying no disrespect to the industry, but yeah, when we came back from work, we came back with a whole entire different mindset. Like niggas, we seen some shit.
Oh man, it's not even disrespect. It's just like, hey, when you go to another country, which is like another world, it has to reform your perspective in some way. Otherwise, then you weren't really there. If that makes sense, but it does make sense. Yeah.
Nah, it really did make sense, especially going with like, you know, people like that. You know, cherished memories. I always like to say, what do I like to say? It's a line that I always like to say, but I forgot it.
Don't lie.
Don't care. But yeah, bro. Yeah,
Shit,
bro.
I'm actually sitting on my bad side, my earrings on this side. So.
Ooh, diamonds. I got niggas with the chain. Man. Shit, man. But bro, what was your journey like, bro? What was your journey? Tell me about where you from, where you take it back to.
Take it back from shit, how back? And you need to be a little bit more
Yo,
specific.
my nigga, I want it all. You know when it gets ugly, the ugly times.
As in like my like what, birthplace story type thing?
Or the hood that you're from, the struggle that you've been from.
Oh shit, I don't even call it a struggle, man. Hey, life is a beautiful struggle. And Talib Kweli said that. And it's the name of his album that I listened to when I was a kid, when I just started getting into hip hop.
Yeah.
That I got from 2P, and that like just gave me a sense of shit, or a conceptual sense of shit. Hey, this is hip hop. You know, because before that I was listening to Baby How You Down. I just make. Nah, but like before that, hey, the music that I was listening to, hey, you could compare it to very popish boy band. You know, I grew up in that era. But childhood wise, damn, shit, I grew up being the youngest being the youngest, it's almost as if automatically there is a bar that you have to get up to and pass. Yeah, you know, and that's how I felt, being the youngest all the time. That shit, if my bros are doing this and this, I need to do this and this so that I can, you know. It was like, and you can't even help it, and you do it subconsciously, you know, where you're trying to catch up to them, you know, in some shape, way, or form, either in the things they do or the things that they say, you know. And that could be anything, you know. And with my brother Ayanda, I always felt like I needed to be smarter because he was just academically skilled, gifted. He didn't try, so that's why I'm saying gifted. He didn't try. He was just smart in high school. And then with my brother Tabo, he was tough. I saw him as just being tough and just.
You got different elements of how it felt to grow up.
So, and they were like my father figures for a very long time before I met other people that I'd like to, or people that inspired me. Let me say that. And then, so growing up in that type of bubble, a lot of things were exposed to me and a lot of things were not exposed to me, you know. Where I come from is almost, I'd like to say semi-hood, semi-urban, you know. There's a good balance, or there used to be a good balance. Now it's becoming hood now.
It's becoming hood now.
It's becoming good now. But when I was growing up, there was a nice balance. And that gave me a little tease of different aspects of lives, you know. And that kind of just shaped a little bit of my outlook in life. And then as I was growing up, I got introduced to different arts. You know, dance was the main one. But before that, it was speech and drama.
Speech and drama.
Yeah.
You see, you understand the correlation that I always have with you. You did the exact same shit that I did.
You know, because that was me looking for a way for expression. And I was mad because I couldn't go to karate school.
True.
And my mom.
You wanted a chop boys. I'm telling you, Boulevard Stanza with a black belt.
Bro, it sounds right.
You don't talk to me. Yeah, stay there.
Yeah. So, like discovering dance, discovering Spartans.
Yeah.
In Spartans, I'd find somebody who would then take the role of my brothers.
Yeah.
And then I try to, like, you know, oh shit, this is somebody that inspires me now. You know, and that person, it would be 2P. Shout out 2-pointer. God. Yeah, high lot acting time.
2-pointer.
Shit, I gotta give him. That's why he's 2P, bro. You don't miss that. So 2P would introduce me to some crazy things that just made my personality fit in with itself. You know, in terms of information, knowledge, books. He's the only nigga in that time that introduced me to a book and showed me that you have to think sometimes, you know. And that just kept, you know, that just made a metamorphosis stage for a very long time. I feel like I'm still in it a little bit, but I feel like I'm coming out of it because now I'm finally being able to apply that in a more seamless way or fashion.
In a more expressive way.
Yeah, in a more expressive way. So music came about same days, and when I met Spartans and 2P, we'd walk for like 35 minutes to get to the studio.
35 minutes to get to the trap. Damn, that's y'all being at it.
And I understood shit. Music is like, you know, it wasn't easy for me to do music as it was easy for me to dance, and that's why music came later. Because that walk was not nice. I couldn't do that walk all the time because there's a guy that, you know, also has a life, owns a studio type thing. 2P also has a life. So whenever that was possible, I think I recorded like 2 songs that time, and I was 16, and it never happened again. Until I was like, fuck it, it's time for me to do music, and that's like 5 years ago, I think, maybe, or 4, where, 2014, 2015, around that time.
Yeah.
I bought like some equipment, fuck it, I'm doing it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. So you've been since 2014, it started to become more serious inside the music. Damn, bro. So really, it does like really take that much time for you to be in the music industry.
Like,
it's really that long.
It's what? it's like learning to walk, man. And you don't just come out the womb and next thing you goddamn roller skating down, you know, in the pavement. You come out and you chill and you embrace new life. What are these things, you know? And music is the same way, you know. And you learn that shit, I gotta get the equipment.
Yeah.
After I get the equipment, I gotta learn how to connect it. I gotta learn software. Then you gotta learn how to just record yourself before you even taking up. Like everything is a stage in itself, and you have to master each stage so that you become more comfortable in music.
In music, and we hear it a lot in your music, like the journey of it. I always say that you are the trappiest nigga ever. If I were to go to a trap house, it would be with you. We'd go to a trap house, my nigga. Like for real, like we go to a trap house. We won't do the stupid things that are there, but we can kick it, we can chill. That's what we gotta do, bro. Because y'all, never mind. I'm not gonna shoot a shot. Fuck that shit.
No shots.
No shots, bro. But bro,
we are not passive. I smack a nigga. I'm just like.
Yo, shit. Now we gotta take a snippet of that. It's
balance.
Yeah.
Balance. It's cool.
Yeah, bro. But bro. Thank you so much for understanding that it's just not a journey. It's a life, bro. You go through it a lot. Like especially from starting from when it was tough to when it was, you know, the biggest ever. You know, when did it start picking up for you? Picking up how? Like when did it start like becoming okay? Fine, this is gonna be a manifestation of what we're doing.
Oh man, so in that perception, I'd say that like throughout life, I always saw that a lot of things that came to be in my life I had imagined. You know, from being too shy, from not knowing how to dance, from not being too confident enough to rap, you know, everything, you start very shaky, you know, and this I can apply in everything, you know. I'm sorry to make it seem typical, but my confidence always was boosted around women, you know, and that's just because maybe I grew up I was surrounded by just my cousins who were female.
You putting us under a deep trap for saying that, but it's true though.
You know, I grew up around a lot of women, so I was more comfortable with honeys, and that, you know, and that always bothered me. Shit, am I what?
What?
Hey, what's going on here?
I mean, not saying that it's wrong for that, but
no. Shit, man. Sexuality is a spectrum, man.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a spectrum.
Yeah, and it's either you limitless or limited. Yeah, that's all I can say on that. And now, because I noticed that very soon in my life, I always gravitated to just now, what can I say? Understanding that more, you know. And now that I'm at a place where I understand that, you know, everything just needs confidence and just wants you to say, you know what? It's like, I'm gonna use a dope reference, like if you in a fight, and this is the 5th round, and you know you are behind, I have to knock you out.
No.
That's the only way I will win. So that's how I see it right now. I'm finally at that place where I'm like, shit, I have to bite down on my mouth. God, this nigga hits me, it's okay.
Over.
I'm going through here, you know.
I'm taking him one by one.
Yeah, you know, so find that confidence and just be brave, man. You know, just be brave and yeah, man, because you are the only person that's standing in front of yourself, and the more you can eliminate that second thought of you having that second guess of yourself, the more you can push yourself ahead, and the more I'm able to slowly take out all those other fake versions of myself that are within me. Because there's only one version of yourself. I'm getting deep, but stay with me. The more you're able to take out those versions of yourself, and until it's just you. That's your pocket.
But now we're gonna go too deep with it.
Okay.
We're gonna go too deep with it.
Nah,
bro. But this is This is the trap. I'm supposed to be turning up with you right now.
Shit.
This is the trap.
We lit though.
We lit
on the conscious realm. We lit though.
Nah, bro. I fuck with the way you think, bro. I hope that when people watch this, they understand like how you think.
Oh man, I
Like
don't think that's possible. Yeah. They'll get an idea, you know, and it either goes two ways. It's either you think that I'm crazy or you think that shit is dope as fuck.
But it's both though for me.
Yeah, you know. So
nigga crazy, but nigga know what he doing. Nigga crazy, but he know what he's doing. Nah, bro, but I appreciate you for that. And this has been part 1 of Podcast with the Show, man.